Hey, what's up, guys? DrFeelGood here, back again with another video prescription. And I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch online price that was just recently released. Now, you may be wondering why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because there were countless dumbasses after the January 12th reveal stating that it's bullshit that Nintendo's going to charge for online service. They're not going to pay for it. Yet these same people are paying for and or have been paying for Xbox Live and PlayStation Network for a number of years, myself included. But there were people before even knowing the price, because they did not mention the price during the reveal. They did not. They said they would tell us later on, which they just did this past week. But people were already stating that it was too expensive. Keep in mind that there was no price point mentioned at that time. People were already talking this negative nonsense without having any additional information, saying they're not going to get it, especially if the voice chat is locked to the smartphone and smartphone only. You know who the hell you are. I'm not going to say your name. All this controversy, once again, because Nintendo, they took literally no information, virtually no information, besides that there will be a paid online service, and ran with it and came up with every possible negative conclusion that they could. Made videos about it, posts about it. It was sad. And then comes the news, courtesy of Kimishima, who is the Nintendo of Japan president, which means he's the overall company president, not Reggie, people, just so you know. It's going to be priced between $17.50 and $26.50. That's in US dollars. So let's just go ahead and round up between $18 and $27 per year. So let's just say worst case scenario, they say $30 a year. What have y'all got to bitch about now? You were bitching as if they said it was going to cost $50 or $60. Now we know that's not the case. But not only were they cheaper, they're half the price, and that's pushing it a little bit. He's at the top price would be roughly $26.50. So if it ends up being $30, that's half the price. Half. And for those that don't know, because you're dumbasses or you're just simply uninformed, the Nintendo network is far more stable and far more reliable, far more secure than the PlayStation network. PlayStation has population. Nintendo has quality and reliability in their network. Ask me how many times has my Wii U been hacked. Ask me how many times has Nintendo network gone down other than scheduled maintenance. In fact, ask me how many times Nintendo has taken the network offline to do scheduled maintenance. It's not often they do this. It's a very reliable network, and it works 95% of the time. PlayStation Network I think it's down right now. I could be wrong, but I just posted something this morning that says the network was taken down by Sony because they're doing an investigation for some reason. You can look it up. But yeah, and I think it was down last week. And I think about a month ago, it was, or if not less, it was hacked. That and Xbox Live. Well, I be goddamn. And you bastards are paying for that, and it's $60 a year, whereas the Wii U was free, or as what others would say, free 99. So imagine how much better it's going to be that Nintendo now has a dedicated partner, DNA, and it's going to be a paid service, which means instead of it all coming out of their pocket, they're going to have funds to dedicate to keeping it reliable, keeping it stable, keeping it working. Yeah, I say PlayStation Network's about to become obsolete all around. But back to these bastards and dumbasses that were bitching and moaning. You guys are pathetic. It's like you want to make videos bitching and complaining about virtually nothing just to get hits and views. And I'm pretty sure that's the case. Less than $30 a year. And I know some of you saying, well, they locked the voice chat behind it. So what? You know how many Wii U owners actually care about voice chat? Not that many. It's not that many. And then I know some of you are going to say, but they only give you one game a month and you're going to play it for that month. Okay. You guys don't own the game. If you're on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, you don't own it either. Let me ask you a question. Let's say you got your free games this month from PS Plus and Xbox Live. Games with Gold. Let's say you got your free games. You go and download them. Okay. Cancel your membership the following month. Just cancel it. Stop paying for it. Let's see if you can still access those games. Now on the Xbox 360, those free games are indeed yours for life. You don't have to keep paying for gold to access those games. But on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, you don't own those games. It's a glorified rental service. Now, of course, as long as you pay for it, you can continue to play those games you downloaded months, if not years ago. So I will give you that. But let's not pretend that you get tons and tons of free games that are permanently yours, because they're not. You stop paying for it, you can't play them. Plain and simple. Try it if you want to. But they're also giving these SNES free games, free monthly games, online compatibility, which can be anything from online leaderboards to online multiplayer. That's great. These are games that did not have online functionality before. I don't recall playing Punch-Out online. I don't recall playing, I don't know, Donkey Kong Country online. I don't recall playing these games back then with network capabilities. And now that they will give some of those games that ability, that's very intriguing. I'm actually very interested in that. I hope I can get into Sight Bike online, something like that, But yeah, $30 a year max. People, stop trying to find a reason to hate this system, and stop trying to find a reason to make a video telling the world on YouTube or on Twitch of why you're not going to buy the Wii U, because you know what? I don't give a shit, and most people don't give a shit. If you don't want to buy it, just don't buy it. Who the hell makes a video convincing others of why not to buy something? You didn't have any information. But $30 a year, you have nothing to complain about. is half the price of the competition. And you can complain, you can try to lie all you want and say, well, they should be lower because their network is shit. Prove it. Splatoon has dedicated servers, buddy. Yeah. You may not didn't know that, but yeah, dedicated servers. I have never experienced any issues in Mario Kart 8 online. I have experienced a couple of lag matches with Smash Brothers 4, but there's few and far in between. But yeah, $30 a year. I think they nailed it. I was willing to pay up to 50 to be honest, because that's what Xbox Live started out as, $50 a year. That's what PlayStation Plus used to be, $50 a year. So even if it was $50 a year, you guys have no right to complain, especially if you own and pay for those services on 7th gen consoles, especially 8th gen. And PS4 owners, don't pretend. You guys that say that, well, I'm pissed off because it was free and now you're charging. Okay, online multiplayer was free on the PS3, and then they charged for it on the PS4. And not only they require you to have PlayStation Plus to play online, but they then jacked the price by $10. So yeah, I don't want to hear it. The only folks that can complain right now are people that preferably play on PC, but you don't give a shit in a way because you're probably not even interested in the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the matter. Let me know what you think in the comments. And for those out there that feel offended, if you feel I'm talking to you, I probably am. And if you make a reaction video, trust me, I'm not going to respond. I don't give into the YouTube drama. BS. I really don't. So go ahead and waste your time or not. It's up to you. Anyway, as always, keep it gaming.